it's Chip Kelly. No, not really. It's Kevin Miller here at KIDOAM.com. Once again, back for day 2 of Miller's Mission. We're here with my favorite person. He does an excellent job. I've seen Steve firsthand deal with folks that may or may not be in the best of moods, but make sure that they have warmth, comfort, and clothing. And really, that is the mission of the fine staff and volunteers at the Boise Rescue Mission. Steve, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're going to give you a tour of the facility, kind of give you a feel for what the building is like and how we can help the guys that are staying here at the River of Life.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow Steve around in real time. Yes, we really do move that fast.
So this is our main dorm. We call it our A dorm. We can house up to 110 men here.
It's amazing how many beds you get in one room. How does that happen?
Right now we're able to fit, because we found some smaller bunks, 110 men, whereas just a year ago or so we only had about 88 beds. So we've actually managed to add over 20.
Boy, y'all sure do stretch the dollar.
We try to, out of necessity. But we do the best that we can with what we're given, and we want to make sure that we can serve as many people as we can to the best of our ability.
Okay, here we go. We're going, where are we going next?
Well, let's take it this way and we'll show you the clothing room. So this room is provided for all the guests to locate items that will help them either find work or be able to work. Some of it is clothing that's for a specific job. We have a lot of Carhartt type items and boots and denim and that kind of thing. We also have a huge need for coats, jackets in the wintertime, scarves, gloves, anything like that. We try to bring as much as we can in. We get donations directly from the public here. We also have donations at our warehouse that I bring in on a weekly basis, so we can keep this as stocked as possible to help as many guests as we can.
Where are we going next?
Well, we'll take you upstairs. We'll go up to the 2nd floor.
All right, and once again, here we are talking about the New Life program. What led you to do this? A little career change for you.
Well, there's a need. There's people here are in desperate need of something, of help. Guys that are hurting and lost and that needed help, didn't know how to find their way out. And that's why we came up to help them, do whatever we can to assist them. We're there for them 24/7.
We pour a lot into them. We give them everything that we've got. Every time the phone rings, we answer it. It's not one of those things where you say, oh, it's work, I'm going to answer that tomorrow morning. And we answer, we come down, we deal with what needs to be dealt with, and we really want to see these guys succeed.
And this wing is set up for veterans. And the entire goal of this program is to help those vets prepare themselves to live on their own. Well, a lot of the rooms here, as you can see, have been dedicated to soldiers that have served in Idaho, many of them killed overseas, in Iraq, Afghanistan, some even older than that. And they're all Idaho soldiers, each room dedicated to one of them. So this is one of the rooms that we have set up for the veterans. Each room is provided, like I said, with a bed and a dresser and as much comfort as we can provide. And most of the rooms have been set up by churches or volunteers. Many of them, the families of the men that the rooms are dedicated to.
I got to tell you, it's as if I'm getting a giant hug. Mm-hmm. And you don't get that, from the public perception.
Yeah. The assumption for many people, myself included, before I came here, was this was a building full of guys who didn't shower and guys who weren't trying. And it's exactly the opposite of that. These are men really motivated to make a change in their life, and we're just the conduit to help them get there. And we'll do whatever we can to do that.
Well, Steve, is this the end of the tour?
This is the end of the tour.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm glad to do it, Kevin, and I'm glad you guys are here to help us out.
Now, as I said, Steve is just an example of one of the great staff members, volunteer board members, contributors that make a difference. These quiet heroes that each and every day take care of folks that really need the help. Could you imagine being out on your own after serving your country, or perhaps trying to struggle to overcome something that just kept beating you and beating you? The great thing about the Boise Rescue Mission is they give you the ability, the tools, and of course the great support through God to make it happen. More from Miller's Mission at KIDOAM.com.
Take me to the dock, says the ship.